Hey guys, it's Emily. Just saying hi, seeing how everyone's doing, and I wanted to talk about a couple of things today, one of which is a cool new gadget I got that has helped me kind of step up well, not step up, but measure my fitness and activity. So I think I mentioned last time I've been struggling a little bit. I'm in the sort of number wall range. It's kind of the same 10 pounds that I've hit the last few years over and over and over again. So I've really tried to just stop focusing on the number and just really pay attention to being healthy, eating well, sleeping well, drinking all of my water, and exercising. So, that being said, today, and you can tell I'm still flushed like 3 hours after the class was over, I went to a boot camp class with two of my friends who are of varying sort of physical levels, I guess you could say. One's in really great shape, the other's in better shape than me, and I, of course, am bringing up the rear. And let me tell you something, it was brutal. Things I haven't done since high school, like suicides and burpees and push-ups. I've done push-ups since high school, but not like this. So it was tough, and I sweat my face off, and I was probably the least in shape in the class, but I did it and I finished it, and so here I am. And so, I've really been trying to push past my negative self-thought of like, oh, I'm not good enough, everyone's gonna make fun of me, and you know what, maybe I wasn't as good as other people in the class, but no one laughed at me. No one called me out. The instructor was very encouraging. My friends were fantastic and encouraging. And so I'm going to go back if I can haul myself out of bed in the morning because I'm already sore. And it's been like 3 hours. So just wanted to provide everyone else with a little bit of encouragement. If there's something that you're thinking about not doing or not trying because you're embarrassed about the way you look, or you just don't feel good or feel like you can do it, if you have a friend, I think that's really helpful, kind of accountability partners, but also just someone to show up with you. But the other part is, what do you have to lose? My butt hurts right now, which means hopefully that it's getting stronger. So, no pain, no gain. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about, so what I did when I started this plan is I decided to do kind of like 10% rewards for myself. So for every 10% of my body weight that I lose, I get myself a gift. And then what I do is when I hit that next goal, then I, reset and say, okay, I want to lose 10% of my body weight now. And so the first thing I got for myself, I ordered it a couple months ago when I hit my first goal, but it was it hadn't been released yet. And so I just got it last week. And so I wanted to use it for a few days before I kind of gave a review of it. But it's the Fitbit Flex. I don't know if you guys can see this pretty well. It's a little bracelet. You can probably see the indentation on my wrist where I wore it. But it's just this little gadget that you strap on your wrist. It does come with 2 bands. So this is a larger band, and you can see it's got, sort of these different settings, and you just pop the little clasp into it. So hopefully as my wrist gets smaller, so will my band. But it did come with a smaller one, so you don't have to have all this extra kind of whatever this material is on your arm if you don't want to. It's very comfortable. I have a desk job, so I'm typing all day, and I don't notice it. In fact, today I didn't notice it at all until, and I'll tell you guys in a minute kind of how it works. So basically, the band is just kind of the transporter, and I don't know if you guys can kind of see in here. There is a little piece. I'll kind of pop it out here. So you can see it pops out and pops back in really easily. And the kit kind of comes with a charger. So this little black piece is the actual tracker. And so what you do is every 5 days, you just have to pop it out, charge it, and then it'll last. It says 5 days. I haven't tested it to see if it'll last longer because I'm doing this on purpose, so I don't want to kind of rough the waters. But what it does is it tracks your activity, and you can make it as as sort of limited or as broad as you'd like. So it tracks your steps. It also tracks like, more intense activity. There's also a sleep function on it. So if you want it to track your sleep, you can. You just tap this when you go to sleep, and you can set an alarm from the app, which I'll talk about in a second, and it'll buzz gently to wake you up. Or if you don't want to, if you want to do it yourself and just tap it when you go to sleep and then tap it when you wake up, you can do that as well. I haven't even gotten into the full depth of what this is capable of, but so far I love it. So today, what was really exciting is after I killed myself in this boot camp, I got in my car, I had to lift my legs to get in the car. I was so tired. This buzzed as soon as I sat down. And when it buzzes, it tells you that you've hit 10,000 steps. So between all the running I did tonight and the, brisk walking as kind of the warm up, plus just the steps I take in my day to day, it finally buzzed. And this is the first day I got this. I guess I started using it on Friday. And so this is the first day that I hit my 10,000 kind of badge. So it was cool to have this little, hey, good job. Bzz, bzz. It's kind of cool, and it lights up right here. This is actually kind of a clear piece of, I don't know what that is, but it's clear. And so you can see it'll light up when you tap it, and then it also lights up when you buzz. So very cool. So the app that comes with it, and I believe it's iPhone compatible. It is iPhone compatible. But you have to, it works with Bluetooth, and I haven't looked into that. I'm not a very technical person, so I have to kind of baby step this kind of stuff. But I did download the app to my Mac, and I really like it. You can go on and look at your dashboard. Anytime you're within 20 feet of this little tracker, I'll show it to you guys right here. I have it plugged into my computer all the time now. This is kind of the tracking device, which I think acts kind of like Wi-Fi. Anytime you're within 20 feet of that, it syncs with this. So if I go look online right now, it'll tell me kind of what my stats are. And you can enter your weight and your height and your gender and all of that stuff, so you can kind of track that as well. But I really just think it's a cool tool, and I thought this was such a cool reward thing, because not only am I rewarding myself with something positive, but it's just kind of a cool gadget, and it's kind of helping me in my progress. So the only cons that I've seen so far, there's two things. First of all, I don't know if you guys can see this little clasp here. These two little pieces have to fit in these. And when I first got it, it was really, really hard to get on and off. And if you read the reviews, I ordered this through Amazon, FYI. If you read the reviews, a lot of people complain about it. But the trick I found is just to kind of open and close it several times before you put it on your wrist. And now it's like piece of cake. So I'll pop it in. Boop, there it is. All done. And that is not normal. It took me several times to make it that easy. So, the other thing that is a little bit annoying, but to be honest, I've tried several pedometers and activity trackers, and I don't know that anyone kind of gets it perfect, but this does track kind of non-steps as steps. So, I was cooking in the kitchen. I'd probably only taken about 10 steps between the sofa and my kitchen. And it tracked 84. So it's not some huge, thousands and thousands of step discrepancy, but whatever algorithm they use to predict kind of it doesn't count arm swings. I tried, I tested it, and that didn't seem to work. So there must be some kind of bumps or something like that it's tracking. So just keep in mind, you're not going to get a perfect step count, but I think the point is more that you're tracking it and you're paying attention to it. So very cool. I highly recommend. I'll link to the website if you want to look at some of Fitbit's other products. They do have other tracking devices. I just really like this because it clipped onto my wrist, and you can wear it all the time. It's waterproof, so I wear it in the shower. I haven't actually taken it off. You can see I've got indentations. I haven't actually taken it off since I got it. So, and it still works like a charm. I did order it on Amazon. I had to pre-order it. It's $99. So, it was a good kind of reward gift amount for me. Or if, you want to save up for it a little bit. But it's worked really well, and I really like it. And it's, it's kind of stylish. It's got kind of that teal color. There are other colors. I think there's tangerine, black. I don't remember, but I like this because it kind of goes with everything, and it's more of a neutral. So just thought I'd give my review of that. hope everybody is doing well. I really appreciate the support, the emails I got about kind of being in the number well zone. I'm really, really trying to push through it and not sort of let the negative mindset sink in. So I hope everyone else is doing the same and just pushing right through. Have a great week. I will talk to you soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.